The modern world never fails to leave one in awe, and cryptocurrency is the perfect example of what incredible things it can do. With a corrupted financial system that's hard to access still in place, people are jumping onto a new hope that might as well change their lives: blockchain technology. In this video, we'll be looking at blockchain technology and how to harness the promise it holds in changing lives, so stay tuned. First off, Bitcoin becoming more common holds a lot of potential. Blockchain technology. It's been over a decade since technologies first started to show face in the modern world. But then, this industry was small and insignificant, not because people didn't realize its potential. In fact, many did, but it's just that no one was willing to trust the internet so easily. It's an understandable dilemma. After all, even as this industry becomes bigger and more widespread, meaning people have a better understanding of how this works, scams are still common. Only recently, fake advertisements started circling Meta's social media platform Facebook. The scams that advertised the creation of new cryptocurrencies managed to earn a lot of money through unsuspecting users before they got eradicated. So it's understandable that in 2009, when the internet wasn't as trusted, people avoided taking such risks. These days, however, people have been coming out of that mindset and turning towards the new industry, especially Bitcoin, which is the most famous cryptocurrency out there. This has led people to finally realize the true potential of its technology. But before we come to the main topic, that is Bitcoin and its technology's promise to change the world of finance and economy, we need to first understand the underlying technology that is the root of the workings of the cryptocurrency and will be the leading factor in this change, or as we call it, blockchain technology. Up until now, the technology has mostly been used to support cryptocurrency, namely Bitcoin, and its true potential has been ignored and not used properly. Now why does blockchain have so much potential? As people become more open to these ideas, they finally realize that this particular technology can have much more use than just being a supporting factor in cryptocurrency. Of course, we understand that blockchain technology is the foundation of Bitcoin. In other words, there would have been no Bitcoin without it. But surely, if we are going to dive deep into how this technology may change our lives, you'll need to get a more in-depth explanation of this exciting technology. Blockchain is a digital ledger that we know, but what makes it so special and different from the current financial system? Simple. It doesn't give power to a certain group of people. The technology is universal and supports multiple users, and most importantly, it doesn't discriminate. No matter who you are, you can see and validate any transaction. The network is decentralized, which means that it isn't centered around a few people, and power is shared among everyone that is currently using the blockchain network. If that isn't enough to make it preferable to normal citizens, there is another element that makes the technology special. Blockchains have an extremely high level of security. Why? Because once something is done, it is recorded and can't be changed. This means that trying to hack or interfere with this technology isn't only extremely difficult, but even if you manage to pull it off, you're more likely to get caught. Next up, how the technology may affect financial inclusion. This whole thing works with the help of blocks. It consists of multiple users, and when any transaction is made, it automatically goes to a block. When another transaction is added once again, it goes to the same block. This is literally why it's called blockchain in the first place. The very nature of this tech provides the potential to change lives in a number of different ways. If we start making proper use of this decentralized yet secure financial system, it will affect every aspect of our lives. Financial inclusion, for instance, means access to financial services, or just how easily it's available to everyone. Of course, the main goal of financial inclusion is equity, but is this really the case in our world right now? Not many would say so. After all, whatever the reasons may be, a lot of people around the world have no access to services from the financial system already in place. The most common problem that occurs due to the current system is that poor and illiterate people don't have access to financial services because they lack some of the required documentation due to unemployment and other reasons. But if blockchain technology becomes more commonplace, it'll greatly improve financial inclusion and finally add proper meaning to the concept of making banking, loans, and insurance available to all without discrimination. The technology allows anyone to access the same services that may have been unavailable to them before using Bitcoin. Of course, you still need the internet to open your Bitcoin wallet, but then you have access to a range of financial assistance. Lastly, how it can be used to end corruption. Corruption is one of the largest and most prevalent problems in a large number of developing countries. Corruption results in resources meant for the development of the nation going into the pockets of a few people. This, of course, causes an increase in poverty because poor people never get to see their share of resources. Many people suffer due to the direct and indirect effects of corruption. Blockchain technology, however, can serve as a suitable solution to this evil. Blockchain technology isn't controlled by one or a few organizations, and all transactions are permanently recorded with no room for error or manipulation. Funds that are sent to development projects using Bitcoin will be easily tracked. Now, this will get rid of the problem where corrupt corrupt people manipulate records to hide their tracks. Law enforcement and government auditors can also use the fixed trail of transactions to find any fishy stuff going on behind the scenes. Honestly, in the end, implementing blockchain technology into our lives may prove extremely advantageous in the future and completely change our financial system. Now moving on to the 4 blockchains making an impact on the NFT market. First up, the 4 blockchains affecting the NFT marketplace. Without a doubt, there are some blockchains that still continue to have a large effect on the NFT space, specifically Ripple, Solana, Ethereum, and Polygon. NFT news has been dominated mostly by these 4 networks for many different reasons. OpenSea, launched in 2017, is a major NFT marketplace that made a name for itself while being powered by Ethereum. It announced last September that it'd expand onto other blockchains outside of its main network, like Ethereum, Polygon, and Kadon, which are the only other networks that have been integrated at the moment. Following up, the coordinated relationship between Ethereum and Polygon. Ethereum is the blockchain of choice for the NFT market. As such, its impact can't be ignored. Some of the top NFT marketplaces like Foundation, SuperRare, Rabel, and LooksRare were first developed on the Ethereum blockchain, just like OpenSea. Since most of the NFTs are minted on Ethereum, it continues to dominate the market share. Polygon is a Layer 2 network that has risen to become one of the biggest sidechain scaling solutions, which was created to assist Ethereum in expanding its efficiency, size, security, and usefulness. There are NFT marketplaces that are established on the Polygon network, like Tofu NFT, Refinable, OpenSea, and Trade, to mention a few. It's also linked an important collaboration with Starbucks for an NFT loyalty program called Starbucks Odyssey that'll onboard its users to Web3. Finally, Solana and Ripple advance past the controversies they're involved in. If we think about blockchains that could rival Ethereum, Solana comes to mind. As for the last few months, it has been making strides. In September, reportedly, it recorded higher daily trade volumes than Ethereum. Currently, the second largest share of the NFT market is controlled by Solana. NFT sales on it went over $1 billion in January. Although it has a reputation for network halts and outages, many NFT marketplaces are powered by Solana, including Magic Eden, which is the biggest marketplace by volume on the network. Alex Flasiru, the CEO of Exchange, said that Solana has really distinguished itself from other blockchains thanks to the community it's built. He said that it has one of the fastest developer ecosystems and that a number of artists have joined the Solana NFT community. Ripple has been involved in a lawsuit with the SEC since the late 2020s and is famous for servicing the finance community with remittances and payments. But despite all this, it's still advancing with its NFT ambitions. Recently, it launched a $250 million creator fund with the objective of providing creators with the financial and technical support they need to construct Web3 projects like NFTs and other ecosystem tokens on the XRP Ledger, a decentralized public blockchain. As per Ripple, NFTs on the XRP Ledger have been designed with the goal of efficiency. The XLS20 will allow developers to support more NFTs at reduced costs and do stuff like leverage auction functionality and an efficient storage mechanism. Direct a cut of secondary sales to the original minter on XRPL or co-own NFTs. That's a wrap for this video. Do you think blockchain has the potential to revolutionize our financial systems? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.